In a realm beyond mortal comprehension, Enoch, a righteous man favored by God, embarked on an odyssey that defied human understanding. Guided by powerful archangels, he journeyed through 10 extraordinary realms of heaven, each realm more magnificent and awe-inspiring than the last. With each ascent, Enoch encountered divine wonders that revealed glimpses of God's majesty and left him breathless, pondering the profound mysteries of creation and the supreme power of the Almighty. Enoch's journey began in the first heaven, where he beheld boundless waters suspended above the firmament. It was as though an endless ocean hovered above, held in place by the hand of God. This marvel was a symbol of God's boundless power, a visual testament to his authority over creation. The waters were not chaotic or threatening but serene, a reminder of God's promise to preserve life. Here, Enoch glimpsed the omnipotence of a creator who sustains the world, upholding both heaven and earth. In awe, he realized that all life is enveloped by God's love and protection, like those waters high above, ever present yet unseen. As Enoch continued upward, he reached the second heaven, a place far different from the serene waters of the first. Here, he found himself surrounded by shadows, engulfed in darkness and despair. It was in this bleak realm that rebellious watchers, angels who had defied God's commands, were imprisoned, awaiting the final day of judgment. These angels had descended to earth, choosing disobedience over devotion, and their punishment was a powerful reminder of the consequences that follow defiance. The watchers were bound, unable to escape, their wings clipped and their voices silent, lost in endless sorrow. As he gazed upon their fates, Enoch felt the weight of divine justice, a justice that served to uphold the sanctity of heaven. He understood that God's judgment is neither arbitrary nor vengeful but fair, a reflection of his righteousness and the natural order he has woven into creation. In the third heaven, Enoch was met with a sight of unparalleled beauty, paradise itself. Here, the air was alive with a light that transcended earthly brightness, and in the center of this paradise stood the majestic tree of life, its branches reaching toward the heavens, and its fruits glowing with a holy radiance. This tree symbolized the eternal life promised to the righteous, the fulfillment of God's covenant with humanity. Enoch's spirit soared as he beheld the magnificence of paradise, a place of perfect peace and divine presence. Yet, beyond the beauty and serenity of paradise, Enoch saw a darker region to the north. Here, unrighteous souls were held, separated from the splendor of paradise. This separation underscored the duality of heaven, a place of both reward and justice. The third heaven taught Enoch about the delicate balance between mercy and judgment, where those who seek God find peace and joy, while those who turn away remain in shadow, separated from the light. Ascending to the fourth heaven, Enoch entered a realm of celestial precision, where the sun, moon, and stars followed paths ordained by God himself. Here, he witnessed the orchestration of time, the movement of seasons, and the orderly rhythm of the universe. Each heavenly body moved with exact purpose, guided by the Creator's design. The harmony of this realm resonated with the balance of life on earth, each cycle reflecting God's divine wisdom and the perfection of his creation. Enoch marveled at the complexity of the cosmos, realizing that even the smallest detail in the heavens and on earth is part of a grand design, a design that speaks of God's consistency, power, and unchanging purpose. As Enoch ascended to the fifth heaven, he found himself in another realm of darkness. Here, watchers who had fallen from grace dwelled in silent sorrow. Unlike the desolation he had witnessed in the second heaven, this realm felt weighed down with remorse. The rebellious angels in this level were burdened by the memory of the light they had forsaken. Their silence was heavy, a sobering testament to the consequence of pride and rebellion. Enoch understood that, while God is loving and merciful, he is also just. The fifth heaven stood as a reminder that even in the depths of heaven, rebellion has no place, and all beings, from the greatest to the least, are accountable to their Creator. In the sixth heaven, Enoch entered a realm of might and balance, where powerful angels stood vigilant over the world, maintaining its order and upholding the destiny of humanity. These were angels of unparalleled strength, warriors and protectors, their presence inspiring both awe and reverence. Each angel was a reflection of God's authority, an extension of His will, and a guardian over the affairs of men. They observed the unfolding of history, ensuring that the divine plan remained intact. Enoch felt both humbled and reassured, knowing that these beings, filled with light and wisdom, stood as guardians over the world, their loyalty unwavering, their purpose clear. As Enoch reached the seventh heaven, he encountered angels of unimaginable magnificence. These angels, cloaked in a radiance too brilliant for human eyes, sang praises to God in voices that resonated through the heavens. The entire realm was filled with their song, a chorus that celebrated God's glory and holiness. This realm was untouched by darkness or despair. It was pure, resplendent with the light of God Himself. Enoch was overcome by the sheer beauty of their worship, the purity of their praise. He realized that in this place, nothing mattered but God, and every being existed solely to glorify the Creator. The seventh heaven was a realm of perfect holiness, a place where only God's light could dwell. Beyond the seventh heaven, Enoch ascended to the eighth, where he witnessed the governing laws of the cosmos. Here, divine wisdom ruled over the stars, planets, and seasons, each movement calculated and aligned with God's will. Enoch saw the principles that guided creation, the patterns that ensured balance and harmony across the universe. This was not a realm of chaos, but of order, where everything followed the rhythm set by the Creator. The eighth heaven revealed the perfection of God's creation, the meticulous care with which He holds the universe together. The ninth heaven was a realm of celestial influences, where forces beyond earthly understanding converged. Here, Enoch saw the energies that shaped the physical world, the invisible threads that connected all of creation. Every influence, every force flowed from this realm, touching the earth and bringing order to the natural world. It was a place of interconnectedness, a reflection of how all things are bound together by God's hand. Enoch marveled at the unity of creation, realizing that every part of the cosmos was interwoven, reflecting the oneness of God. Finally, Enoch reached the 10th heaven, where he stood before the throne of God Himself. In this ultimate realm, he beheld glory beyond comprehension. The throne of God radiated a brilliance that filled the heavens, a light so powerful that Enoch could hardly stand in its presence. In that moment, Enoch was overwhelmed with reverence, fully aware of God's majesty and holiness. Every fiber of his being was drawn to worship, to surrender in awe before the Almighty. The 10th heaven was the culmination of Enoch's journey, the place where God's presence filled every corner, a realm of perfect peace and absolute power. Enoch's journey through these realms illuminated the boundless love, power, and mysteries of God. Each level revealed a new facet of God's nature, a testament to His greatness and the depth of His wisdom. As we reflect on Enoch's journey, we are drawn closer to the divine, reminded of the wonders of creation and the majesty of the Creator. Every step, every sight Enoch witnessed serves as a call to seek God's presence, to recognize His hand in all things, and to marvel at the mysteries of His kingdom.